Okay, Steve here from Retro Radio. Congratulations on your purchase. Now you got to get it set up, okay? We've got it all unpacked. It's all ready to go. We just need to put the turntable into the unit and get it talking to it. Now, of course, you remember we don't ship these together usually because, risk of damage and things. Some units we can, but most we can't, okay? So you've got your turntable unpacked, okay? And you've followed the instructions as far as setting it up. The only thing you really have to do here is just now get the belt, onto the platter. So you just pop it around the pulley like so and put it around the platter. Sometimes it's easier to do it once it's in the console versus out. It just sort of depends on the unit, and like I said, each one's a little bit different. So this one I'm doing out here so you can see. So you just pop it on there like that. Okay, you see your power buttons over here, and so we've got our power cord fed through the back opening. Okay, you can feed it through anywhere. We just want to make sure it doesn't get close to the tubes because the tubes can get warm. So plug it into an available outlet in the back of the console, okay, so that it's on with everything else. If you plug it into the wall, of course, it won't come on with everything else. So plug it into the provided surge protector so that it all comes on at once. Feed the wire up through the back like so, and plug it into the back of your turntable, okay? So we've got that plugged in. The only other thing you have to do now is get the turntable talking to the amplifier, okay? So we've got our RCA cables, and very important, our ground, okay? So what you want to do is come in here, and even though yours might look a little different, or it might be the same one, okay? You just plug in the ground to that little terminal post there. Get a nice secure ground on there so you don't get any noise, and then plug this into the respective color available outlets for the input on the phono preamp. Okay, this is the phono preamp. Maybe gray, maybe red, it just depends on which one fit in your unit. Okay, so put your wires down below here so they're out of the way. Try not to bump any of the adjustments. Okay, so these things are all pre-adjusted for you. Plug it in, fish your wires down below so they're out of the way. And now we're going to put our platter onto the unit and put your turntable on, okay? So you get your turntable on here, like so. Get the wires out of the way, okay? Just for the demo, I'm not going to do that, but essentially you get it under there and get them out of the way so that it's not rubbing anywhere. Some of these units don't have quite as much space, so you may only have a few millimeters here all around. So you just have to position this in a way that it's not going to rub, either when you're moving the tone arm, where it's going to hit like this, or if it's sitting on the side. If it's touching the side like this, and you turn that volume up at all, it's going to start to rumble, and you're going to get a noise through the speakers. Okay, so you want to make sure it's clear, okay, all the way around. So that's all there is as far as the setup goes. Very easy, very straightforward. Just keep these guys out of the way like I was saying, okay? And now you're ready to power it up. You plug it into available outlet, okay? And you can turn everything on with the flip of one switch. There's probably about 6 or 7 things now that all plug in or all turn on at the same time, all through that one switch, okay? So we're gonna do Bluetooth here first. Super easy. You got your Bluetooth input. You find the Bluetooth settings on your input device. In this case, I got an iPhone. I go in here and I look for the hi-fi setting, okay? Like that, hi-fi. It's connected already because I've already used this one. And we go in, and whatever you want to play now, you could play through here. In this case, I'm going to use Rhapsody because it has an equalizer setting, and I like to go in there and change those things. But you could do iTunes or Pandora, whatever you want. So you just come in here like that. Get our volume adjusted about maybe 80%. It depends on each device, but these ones tend to do best around 75–80% of the way up. And then you make your adjustments over here like this. Okay, just like that. Piece of cake. And if you want to switch over now and do the turntable, all you have to do is flip this switch right here, and now you're in the turntable mode. Take your cover off of your needle of your turntable and hang on to it because these are good to keep for moving and things. And that's all there is to it. And you just pop in your record and you're ready to roll. So thanks again for your purchase, and please let us know if you have any questions.